My story can never speak for anyone else's, including yours. But maybe, by explaining to you why I abandoned the story that I was raised to love, I can make room for others to write their own stories instead.
The Roundglass India Center at Seattle University was proud to host Prachi Gupta as part of our literature events. Prachi is the author of They Called Us Exceptional and the Other Lies That Raised Us. It was a way for us to talk about the global diaspora, connect the global diaspora from India on issues that are meaningful to our community and that aren't otherwise talked about.
The model minority myth was created in the 1960s and 70s, really to pit newer immigrants like the South Asian community against Black Americans and really exacerbate anti-Blackness. Tell me about your relationship now to the model minority myth.
This is something I struggled with the book. Like, it feels so reductive to always have to come back to this stereotype and explain myself in relation to this stereotype. And I don't want to do that. And I was very aware of that with the book, and I was very hesitant, but then I decided, you know what? That is so much of what my struggle is and has been as an Indian American kid, that I want to flip this on its head and say, look at what this has done to me. And I want readers to have to grapple with that and think about that.
Reading your book, I think, provided some really important lessons about how I thought about the model minority myth, what it meant to immigrate to this country and try and conform to an expectation that never quite fit.
I heard from immigrant moms who reached out and said, I had no idea my kids might be struggling with their mental health, and now we're talking about mental health in my family. I heard from men who said, I think that I'm depressed and I've never been able to admit that before. So when I saw the impact that this had and I realized that we weren't the only family dealing with these things, these issues are so common, but we all think we're alone because we don't know how to talk about them, that's when I realized I had to write my full story.
And what a beautiful story and poignant memoir it became.